Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How you all doing? Okay, so this is Coffee and Unfiltered podcast, and you know what we do here. We get comfortable, we talk about positivity, we talk about life journey, we talk about anything and everything, right? So today I have somebody in this couch and she's getting very comfortable. You see how this couch is? It will make you feel like you're in your home. Yeah, so I got to know her through radio. She's very vocal, very intelligent, very smart. Yeah, she's all that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so I was like, girl, you have to come sit on this couch because you have a lot to say. How you doing?
The intro, man, is 100% intelligent, vocal. I don't know about vocal, but I'm
Yo, girl.
I'm blessed. And you?
I'm doing okay.
I'm blessed to be here. I know I've been following your channel for quite some time now, and you be having the wonderful guests on here, speaking their mind and everything. So I was like, I have to be part of this story because I don't want it to, when you get to the Oprah standard, and I'm like, can you please?
And then you have to book an appointment.
That part. So I want to be here first.
Yeah, get here first before we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So, what we're going to talk about today is something that I've really experienced, and I know that probably a lot of our viewers and listeners have also been there. Mm-hmm. What is your take on seasons? When we talk about seasons in life, how do you understand it?
Seasons, huh? I'll take you from childhood, right? And I'm gonna talk a little bit about me. That's the only experience.
Yes, that's where you get to introduce yourself.
Talk about me. So my name is Adom, but let me not slang. Adom, and Adom means grace, and that's where I'm going to start where this conversation from. My actual name is Amenchua.
Okay.
Enchua. And I was asking my dad, I was like, why they betray me Wawa? In case you don't understand cheese, so I was more like Enchua, like I don't know. I was named after somebody, so I was like, I don't know the person, I don't know the person's history or like whatsoever.
Yeah.
And there was this season in my life where I went to the hospital and the doctors said they've seen something funny in my system. And I'm like, this is not normal because I came here at a very young age, at the age of 10, I'm gonna say. Like in Ghana, we normally don't go to hospitals like regularly and all of that stuff. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I was like, let me know. I told my dad. I mean, obviously I had to go with my dad. My dad was surprised and he's like, okay, what's going on? And I remember I used to go to the Church of Pentecost, and I had $20. That was like my weekly salary from my dad for school. Allowance. I say salary because you told me clean the bathroom. If you don't clean the bathroom, I'm not giving you any money.
Yes, you work for it. Yeah.
Yes, I work for this thing. So he gave me $20, and I remember on that Sunday I prayed and I was like, God, please, whatever is in my system that the doctors are talking about, having operation or whatsoever, I'm too young for this. I was under 18, mind you. My dad is a single dad, and I know how much he loves me, and I'm like, I don't want to see this man cry or whatsoever. Yeah. So I went, give this offering to God, and then we had to go to the hospital the following week. So when we went there, the doctors were looking at me like, are you sure we said this was going on with your body?
Happened?
And my dad is like, typical Ghanaian man. Yes, doctor, you said here is the paper. Rolled my eyes at you.
Look, you wrote it. That's your handwriting right there.
He's like, you said this and this about my daughter, and I keep on praying and all of that stuff. The doctor's like, no, I think it was a false alarm or something like that.
Oh
and I say to God, like, I was so happy, and that's why I changed my name from Enchua to Adom. That was the season that I was like, you know what? I'm grateful to God. I don't know whatever it was. I don't know the mistake. I don't care. But I'm going to change it to Adom.
Yeah.
Because of his grace. He's seen me through this, whatever the situation was. So that was my season of changing of name. And we don't even get the opportunity to ask our parents about our names, the names that they've given us. So me changing it, I asked my dad. I told my dad, I'm like, are you okay with me changing it to Adom? He's like, yeah. Can you please tell me the story behind it? And I told him, based on A, B, C, and D. He's like, cool. And my dad started calling me Adom. My mom started calling me Adom. So the person who is going to call me by the actual name, that means you know me from childhood. So that was my season of changing my name. And I loved it.
Wow.
And I've been living with that name. And I'm so proud I changed it. And I wish I could just keep those two names, but hey, my parents say no. So please, I have my English name and my last name. But this is my market name. This is my glory name. This is my the name that I feel like I've been favored to have upon me.
Yes.
I'm Adom. So that is that.
And you know something, as you're talking, one thing that a lot of people have died based on that miscommunication, mistake from diagnosing, and some people even don't get a chance to even do another checkup, and then they just put on medications and stuff, and by the time they already having the side effects to whatever medication because their body's rejecting it. So I'm so grateful that God stepped in, and I look at you sitting here,
beautiful,
and all like I keep looking at your makeup. I'm like, girl, you're looking so good.
And I'm just here, and I'm leaving that silence moments in my life right now. I was raised by a single parent who happened to be a man, and trust me, it's not that easy because we both don't speak the same language.
Yes,
it's been a silence. I've had this silence moment in my life based on where I found myself. In high school, I think I had it when my dad found out that right now I'm a woman. He woke up one morning, he would check up on me before he goes to bed. He goes to work, and then he came there, he saw blood, and there's no filter here, right? This is
comfy and unfiltered, girl.
So he's like, what happened? Oh my God, she's bleeding. And I'm looking at him, and I also panic because I also don't know what is it. And this man is like calling everybody in the universe. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's going to happen to me?
You're going to die.
And he doesn't know. So, my dad had a lot of female friends. So he introduced me to one of his female friends, told me how to do whatever. And then that was where the change happened. A typical Ghanaian man thinking, right now, I can't educate you about sex. You have to find out on your own.
Yeah.
I was living in that depression silence moment where I wish I could talk to a mother, a sister. I didn't want to talk to my dad's friends, because in the Ghanaian community, once you come to America, they always tell you, once you tell somebody your story, it's going to be out there.
Yeah.
So keep it to yourself. Okay, cool. So now I'm going through that silence treatment where I'm like, I'm going through pain. I'm going through cramps. I'm going through craving everything. My body's changing. I'm eating. I'm gaining weight. So what am I going to do? I can't talk to my dad. He doesn't understand me. And this man will literally count my pad and be like, this week he used about 20. What's going on? And those were the things that I was bothered about that because I was like,
is it trust bad? Me anymore?
Because I was like, is it bad that I use more pad during the day? Like, what's going on? And I'm so grateful for this teacher that in high school, Miss White, that was her actual last name. And yes, she was a white woman. So she was the only woman that I felt comfortable talking to. And she's like, oh, when you go to the hospital and the doctors is asking you, you're sexually active, how your period comes, feel free to talk to them. Yes. And I'm like, You don't know my father, eh? That man will be in the room with me.
you.
Once they be like sexual active whatsoever, he gives me the look. Hey, what are you doing? I'm like, they just ask because they know right now I'm on my period.
Yeah, they want
You know. So that was when I felt comfortable to talk to my doctors about it. But the silence that actually stole my happiness between me and my dad was the fact that I felt like him being a man, I'm on my period. I've heard a lot of stories about some parents sleeping with their daughters. And the way I was with him, I was too close to my dad that even some people in the Ghanaian community thought I was having sex with my dad.
Oh my God, that's diabolical. Like, how?
That was the silence that like stole.
So yeah, you were always like
that happiness from my dad, where I was like, I'm not gonna get too close to you because people are thinking something different.
But that closeness was a protection for you. But yeah, that's what one thing in the African community or Ghanaian community that is, we always assume and speculate and make it so real out there that even when you hear certain things about yourself, you're like, am I the one they're talking about? Is it me or is somebody else? Because it looks like it's like somebody else.
I was so surprised because my dad was like, oh. And when he comes home and he hears something, he'll tell me about it. Oh, can you believe one of my friends thinks that I'm having sex with you? I'm like, why would he think that? Oh, because you were wearing shorts and then I was with you and I was holding your hands. And I'm like, but you, my dad. Like, you don't understand.
And we are in America have a code of dressing. It's not like you're in Ghana that where you wear bomb shorts. It's like everybody's all on your neck. Here is the culture. That's how everybody dress. Even during summer, you see worse. Oh my God.
All right. So I was telling my dad, I was like, so I noticed that my dad started like also drawing away from me. And I'm like, okay, now coming in a house that is very bubbly, and my dad is very jovial, so that's where I got my attitude and my joke part from. Like, he loves to see people smile even when he's going through terrible things. So like right now I come home, I just say hi dad, I go to my room, he goes to his room, and I was like, no, I don't like the atmosphere here, so it made me feel like I should just be by myself. And I started working at the age of 14. So that was my way to run from that silence.
Yeah.
Where, like, even when we're sitting down watching movie, which I know typical Ghanaian home, when you're watching a movie, they start kissing, you have to close your eyes. Look at the ceiling. Look at God.
Oh my God. I showed a video to my mom last week, and it was a friend that said to me, they were grown up boys, like men with your mother.
I think I'm saying,
and they were watching it, and they started
walking around.
By the time they knew, everybody had left. I'm like
just walking around.
You grown.
I don't want just took a pot, like a cooking pot. I'm like, what are you doing with it? Like it was that typical African home, but mind you, it was just me and my dad. But
there was no one else.
I could feel that silence, just that silence, like stole some part of my heart, where I just became a workaholic. Mind you, I'm in high school.
Yeah.
I just want to go to work because that's where I get to talk to my peers, talk to other people, and when I come home, it's silence.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is not fair.
Yeah.
This is not fair. So and mind you, please, when your kids are quiet and they're not talking to you, find a way to break that ice, because once they grow, it grows like
with them.
It's actually increased, and when you're ready to like get closer to your kids, they look at you like, why are you doing it now?
Yeah.
Because when I was under your roof, you had all the chance, you had all the right, all the opportunities. Was loud.
I like it whenever you see the silence was loud, because sometimes when we say seasons of silence, people think that it's just quiet and nothing happening, but it's quiet, but it's It's loud.
It's
like
when you don't know what to do with yourself.
Like chaotic.
It's like your mind is minding. Like your mind is talking to your mind, and your mind is talking to your mind. And your body is saying something different from your mind, where your actions is also way different from your mind and body. Yo, that thing is scary. Yo.
I'm so imagine how you describing it so perfectly that you get to a point it's like, who should I listen now? I can be on my bed. I'm like, I'll just say, my bread.
No, because I've been this since the age of 15 to the age of 29. As I said, 29 was when I was like, okay, now let me listen to one of this mind, because at this point I'm tired, I'm drained out. It was so loud because COVID happened. I moved to Ohio. I have my own apartment now, 2-bedroom. Work was working. COVID happened. My dad, got he got into an accident pretty bad, so I have to go to Massachusetts. I tried to take care of my dad. Came back, got fired. I also asked permission from the work people that, this is the issue. This is what the doctors are telling me. I have to go check on my dad. I came back. I'm fired. Why? And this is one thing. If you are out there and you don't know what your friends are going through, don't judge them. Never, ever.
Yeah.
One of my friends was like, you don't know what to do with your life. That was when the silence became louder. Because I was like, you talking to a kid who started working at the age of 14, who started selling. Me, I've sold some things in Ghana, Chalote, my mom. Who started selling. Like, business was somehow in front of me right there. At the age of 14. And I've been working. I make sure I don't have no bad record whatsoever. But life is now showing me shaggy, where I'm getting laid off, where I'm getting fired. COVID happened. I'm here by myself, even though my dad is here in America, but I'm in a different state by myself. You here with maybe your family, maybe you have a cousin or somebody. When it comes to America, it's just me and my dad, the pet. We don't have no family members here. I don't have no uncle and auntie. And you telling me, based on the words that people told me, like, you don't know what to do with your life. Today you are here, tomorrow you're there, you're here. And I'm like, I've been running away from this abodambi, like this. Like, the words is not even coming.
You've been running away from words that belittle you, words that became like a seed that started to grow, and this fruit is showing forth. That now, what they said, it looks like I'm becoming that. It looks like what they said concerning me is true. Am I that bad? Am I that? And you start acting according to what you heard.
Sometimes,
so the moment you keep to change your mind, like, I want this, I want to do better for me, and it doesn't go how you want it, it's heartbreaking.
It's like the world is just collapsing.
And for people to point at you with the same word, it's like, I thought I was moving forward, and nobody's seeing it, and they keep going back to, look, it's the worst pain ever.
It is.
It is.
So I got COVID. Here I am, fired, home. You still have to pay your bills now. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
And now, the apartment, they took me to court. I have to, move out of the apartment now. Hey, wow. My first time ever in history after moving out at the age of 18. Apartment taking me to court because I can't pay my rent. I'm like, wonderful. Somebody will say, why you don't have savings? Mind you, me, I started selling my mother money to Ghana at the age of 18. Ghana is pulling you. Yeah, is pulling you.
People don't understand it though. When you are by yourself in this America, your money is never enough for you. Because America is designed to be for couples, families. You having 2 incomes, 3 income, you put together, you're doing sub. That's why the Spanish people are making it, because they all, the friends, family, they all live in one apartment. 10 different people.
Chinese people, Koreans, and all of that stuff. Like when they come here, you could see that they're making it. Their kids are able to go to school. They can pay even for their fees and everything. It's because they all live in one place. So here I am, COVID, yeah. I lost my apartment, all of that stuff. Now I have to struggle, pack my things into my car. And the silence, somebody said the pressure was getting worse. This one, the silence was getting worse. Because I'm not trying to listen to the voices in my head. All I'm trying to do is work. So I'm here working. And my dad called me one time. My dad is like, breathe in and breathe out. I remember I was in the car, north side. I was going to buy tea bread. My last $5. So he just called randomly, breathe in. He calls me mommy. I'm like, yes, dad. Breathe in, breathe out. Girl, I started crying.
Oh my God.
I just cried on the phone. This man didn't ask me to say nothing. He was just on the phone. Yeah. And then after crying, he's like, okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
You needed that.
And I was so confused. I was like, the next day, I remember I called him, and then I was so upset at him. Like, you called me, you didn't ask me what was wrong with me. He's like, I don't know what to say. And I was like, okay. So now I notice I'm getting my OG back. You call me, mommy, how is life? I will talk. And he knows that I'm not a talkative. I'm that type of person. I point something out, I say it, and I'm done. Now I started repeating myself, talking over and over. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. He started doing that, and now I was getting annoyed.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if you don't have anything better to say, don't call my phone. He started doing all of that, and then I remember one time, north side again, he called me. We had a heart-to-heart conversation. We both cried on the phone very first time. My dad, he's a man that he would say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a problem. But this sorry,
it was deep.
I felt it in my heart.
Oh, yeah.
That was my 27th birthday. That year, that man said, I'm sorry. I told him a couple of things that had happened when I moved out of his house, and he told me, I'm sorry, mommy. And I was like, okay, cool. So right now I was holding on to that I'm sorry from my dad. I felt like that was when some chains were breaking in my life. Okay, 27. Okay. I'm like, my dad said he's sorry. Okay, now I got my boyfriend back. I can call him, gossip and everything. 29. When I turned 29 years, right? And then life me again. And here I am. I'm like, God, why now? The silence is having one issue. It's still there. But as I said, I always work, always try like different jobs. I'm working like 2 jobs, 3 jobs. For no reason, no.
It's just to get away.
Just to sleep. Yeah. So because it got to a point that I wasn't able to sleep. Like I'll be up the whole time, and then the next day I'll go to work and not feel anything.
Yeah.
Just like you say, when you drink alcohol, you don't get that hangover.
Yeah.
I'll be up the whole 24 hours.
Yeah.
The next day I'll go to work.
Yes.
Come home, sleep like just an hour. Felt like I've slept for the whole week. Go to work again. That cycle over and over. Mind you, 2013 to 2016, it was a routine in the hospital. Because I was overworking. I was going to school full time, working 2 jobs and a part-time job.
Girl.
And I keep going to the HR, like the ER.
Yeah.
My doctor asked me, "Do you want to commit suicide?"
Your
like, no.
body was shutting down on you.
I'll always go there. And mind you, the guy that was with at that time, he was asking me, "What is wrong with you?
Yes.
Where are you taking the money to?" And I'm like, I don't know, but I just want to work. I was addicted to working. So last year I was going through my crisis too in life, and I'm that type of person that I'm very friendly. When anybody see me, I'll just crack joke and go, but you don't know what is going on with me.
Yeah.
And mind you, I didn't call. I think it was some issue. I talked to my dad, and then I've been calling him, not answering. I called the cops. They found my dad home dead. And I was like, oh. And one of my very close friend, well, he was the one who made the police call because he knows me he knows that I'm a numb person, but he didn't know how I was going to react to the news.
Yes.
So he also called one of our good friend, Garson. He told him, he's like, yo, this is the news. The police called back, da 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 da. And they were talking. That night, if I should tell you, girl, I had a sound sleep, It was scary. But while sleeping, I felt like there was a man sitting next to my bed.
That's why you felt good.
It was so scary. So when I woke up, I was like, Jesus, I have to call my dad. I called the police, and they're like, we're sorry to announce to you, your dad is no more. I was just sitting on the bed. I was like, yeah, I know he's no more. Because that week, it was like I was feeling his presence.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I remember him, I'll laugh and all of that. And then even the night that I slept so peacefully, even I went to church, and then the pastor asked me, do you know somebody's following you? I was like, oh yeah, it's my dad. And the church, everybody was looking at me like, hey, this girl, why? Yeah, wait. Crazy. The pastor is like, wait, how do you know it's your dad? I'm like, yeah, he's dead. I was like talking about it freely. Yeah. I didn't even post my dad. I didn't really announce it like crazy to people, like, oh my God, I lost my dad.
It's you're numb, so you can't react to certain things. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you have to do the whole funeral, mind you. You can, family calling you, do their shenanigans and all of that, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I went to bury my dad. When I saw his body, I was just staring at him. I was like, okay, you gone. All right. Bye-bye. But here I am when I was driving his car most of the time. When I'm trying to drive his car, I'll talk to him like, Dad, can I drive your car? And then I'll start making fun of him like, remember when you bought your car? You told me you will not drive your car. I'm driving your car. When I come and take your car, honestly, when I call my friends and I'm like, oh, like very close people to me, and I'm like, oh, I lost my dad, and I'll be like, I lost my dad though. I think this is his first time dying, and they're like, hey, are you normal? But they didn't understand.
That was also your way of grieving. You use humor as a way to grieve, and that's one thing that a lot of people don't get. Not everybody grieve the same way.
Nope.
Not everybody like bust out. Like I lost my grandma, and it took a while for me to adjust and accept. I'm like, okay, it's fine. She's my best friend. Da, 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 da. But then people expect you to break down, to crash, to do all that. But if somebody that has been going through the same process all the time, they have a coping mechanism. They are okay. They are not going to break down like you. So people will not get it. They're like, somebody would think that, oh, you're happy that your dad died.
Even at my dad's funeral, somebody was saying that to a couple of aunties. Hey, look at her, she's dancing at the funeral like nothing happened. It's her dad that brought her from Ghana. And then one of my friends was like, hey auntie, will you take the takeaway or not? She's like, will you take it or not? Yeah, gossiping about this little girl. She's the only one that buried her dad, for crying out loud. You don't even know what she's going through. And here
I don't want to get fat, take the takeaway.
Oh no, she was like,
your gossip
or not. Because it's not like you paid like $10,000 towards the funeral or something like that, and you're disappointed that I'm not crying or showing any emotions. You didn't pay anything, and you hear gossiping about that little girl. That
and if you had cried too, they'll say, "Hey, well, Susan, you're faking it." They'll say, people come and look under your eye if tears are coming.
If you have rub under or a bonnet under your eyes.
Hey, people
losing him now. I was like, let me sit in the silence. And it took me a year to even agree to sit in the silence. So even trying to grieve because what do I do best? Run to
Right.
After burying my dad, I started looking for a job, like searching for a job, trying to do anything to distract me. And this time I went too far. This time I went too far. My first time, it's not my first time taking alcohol, but I had to drink, and mind you, it was just a little sip, couple of sip of say Hennessy, or say that hard liquor. No?
Yeah.
Hey, I almost died though.
The drink was not drinking.
You know that little shot that you can
the shot, yeah.
I'm just like, I'm like, hey, what is this? Here I am. And I'll always say, I'm very grateful for the people that God, like
Placed in your life.
placed in my life that was surrounded me, because I had a couple of friends that understood, and others were just confused, but they allowed me to do my shenanigans.
Yeah.
And then I also had one person, and I appreciate that man so much, that like we've been friends for a very long time, and he after burying my dad, and everybody was like, hey, you didn't cry, like you hold your dad down, like the funeral was cool, blah, 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 blah. My mom was even surprised. I'm sure my dad was also surprised that I even did it. Because he never expected it.
He was in his coffin, surprised. He was shocked.
And that day, it rained a little bit. It wasn't like giddy giddy. And it was a little rain, and people, this Ghanaian people, hey, showers of blessings and things. And then I was like, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So my dad died before my 30th birthday, right? And that day, I had a couple of friends that did like a surprise birthday, like thing for me. And mind you, sister, the way I planned for my 30th birthday, that it didn't go the way I planned, I was so mad at that man. I was like, you're a show off. What? And that year, I wanted to have a seat with my dad, interview him, and ask him if I was the best daughter that he ever had. And I never got the chance to do that. But I got the chance to actually cuss at him at his funeral, dress him up, and be like, you see your life. And whilst I was saying all of these things, like, my friend Helena, she understood, so she just laughed with it. She'd be like, uncle, you didn't try, yo. And then people around us are like, why are you entertaining this nonsense? And then she's like, that is how she grieves.
Yeah.
And she knows that her dad was very jovial. Her dad is not probably standing there and be like, hey, even for him, I feel like when he saw me cry, he would be like, you cry. So it was that moment that I was running from all of it. And mind you, the memories were coming. His voice was coming. Now here I am, trying to call him, trying to listen to his voice notes and all of that. And then he was sending me like this engagement kente stuff. He's typical Ashanti. And he's so proud of it too, so show off. So he send me kente like, in your engagement, saying, I want this kente, and all of that. So, and there's a couple of things that whenever I see, I go like, oh, okay, he's around. So my 30th birthday, I went out, and then a butterfly just landed on my shoulder. His favorite color was blue, and the butterfly was blue.
Oh my God.
That was why I was like, sorry for my N word. I was like, N, you here? Because he calls me that name. He was like, yo, N, what's up? And I'm like, yeah, N, what's up? So I was like, wow. And that day, on my birthday, I was numbed. That was when the silence was actually hitting me, because I know this man would call me and say happy birthday, blah, blah, blah. The following week was when I went to bury him, right? A year after, that was when the silence is like, I'm not letting go of you.
You need to say it.
I'm not letting go of you. And when it happens, it's either I'm working, I'm dancing, I'm around friend, I'm helping somebody, and all of those things was not working for me. When I go to work, I'm crying. I don't even know why I'm crying. I'll be there. I'll be crying. They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm okay. I don't know why I'm crying." My manager is like, "Go home." I'm like, "I don't want to go home." That was where that silence was like loud. And I was like, God, I don't know what you're doing, but you're driving me crazy.
Yes. Yes.
I'm mad at you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Once I said I'm mad at you, yeah, the words that came after that, and you know, after the death till now, some of my friends are still thinking I've changed.
Yes.
Because the same person that I will call them and be like telling them what's going on with my life, I don't feel like talking to them no more. It's not like I'm arguing with them or anything, but it's just like I just want to understand
Be by yourself, and that's the season that a lot of people do not understand. Excuse me. I went through the same thing. I was grieving my grandma. I lost a special person that I loved so much with every ounce, every iota of my breath.
Wow.
So it was more of I'm grieving. Like I will curse God out. I will go to my prayer closet and I will say everything on my heart. I will be crying. Like I can cry to the point. You see how you cry, your body's shaking.
Yep.
Girl. And I got to realize that I never really sat with myself.
Yeah.
And certain things become like a kind of open worms, because now there were certain wounds that you never really treated.
Yep.
So everything is bubbling up together, and now you can locate which one am I dealing with now, which one do I address now. And so like as a fro,
oh yeah,
you can do nothing. And one thing that really helped me was to speak my mind, how I felt. And I remember that I would just be in my bed like I'm sleeping, then I'm just crying. I'll just wake up to my prayer closet. I'm like, you of all the people you say you never leave us nor forsake us, you left me. You could have taken my, excuse my way, I know my mom will watch, but I'm like, you could have taken my mom. At that time, me and my mom were not cool.
I said the same thing.
I'm like, me and my mom are not cool. You could have taken her. At least, like she's not even close to me. This woman has been the one, and I'll go to this guy. Is the one, and I will mention names. I'm like, I forgive you. I forgive you. This person. I forgive.
You haven't had to forgive, my sister.
I'm just, it helped, but then people did not understand. So I lost friends. I lost family members that I was very close with, because I wanted this space. I wanted to sit in my silence and realign certain things, understand certain things, give every emotion a name, everything that happened a name, to understand myself. But then people felt like you asking the space means you don't want to deal with me anymore. So then I don't want to deal with you. I'm done with you.
I didn't want to deal with anybody.
So it was one thing that hurt.
Believe it or not, because I feel like, okay, the one person that I've ever cherished in my life, that I was just doing anything to make him proud, is no more. Who let the dogs out? I'm out. Now I can be myself, because even though my dad know that I'm myself, even like at the radio station, he'll listen to me, he'll be like, hey, you already know you can say all of these things. So he never judged me or whatsoever. But he's like, mommy, sometimes my friends will call me and be like, your daughter, like, is she serious? And I'm like, I explained it to him. I was like, Dad, radio is a character.
Yes.
I make stories up. Half of them is not true.
It never even happened.
I just say it to make people happy, because when growing up, I listened to Delay and them, they'll crack jokes and all of that. So that was where, I had that kind of thing. So he's like, oh, okay, then if it's not true, madam, say your mind. And I'm like, okay. So I feel like right now, the person that I didn't want to do something or say something that people go to him and he starts stressing or being worried of me is no more. So right now,
What the heck?
Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah.
So being my silence, and then I just woke up one morning, walking around trying to watch Nigerian movie. It's like I'm watching the movie, but my mind is not there. Like I am lost in thought, and I'm like, okay. And a friend just had to call me and be like, hello, and I started crying. I cried. He was on the phone praying for me. Cry. And then I called my other friend, Helena. Helena was like, yeah, you sound a little bit off. What's going on? I started talking, and she's like, you never grieve, you know that, right?
Yes.
It takes years for people to grieve.
No.
Don't put a time, a limit, anything to grieving.
Thank you.
And mind you, she's like a therapist or whatsoever. So sometimes when she's talking to me, she's like, you're my friend, so I'm going to get attached.
Yes.
I don't want to deal with that.
Yes.
So go get somebody to talk to. I know what you're going through personally. And me being your therapist is not going to help you.
Yeah, you're not even going to take it.
We're going to be crying, and then we're like, where did we get to? So please do something. I was like, okay, fine. So I have my dad's picture, and as I said, I never posted. Like, I felt bad even posting for people to have that sympathy. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. When I posted my dad, some people thought, oh, I thought it was your uncle, because I never post my dad. Like, if I love somebody, I keep you private. I keep you to myself. So that's just me. The people that know my dad knows my dad. So here I am. I took his picture. I was like, I don't know. I'm not mad at you. I'm not upset, because he was sick, and I feel like he went through a lot of pain.
Yeah, you just had to.
So one side of me is like, I'm glad you were relieved.
Yeah.
The other side is like, really N-word.
Yeah.
Like,
you could have least, get me prepared.
Waited till maybe you see my grandchildren, or you see because my dad always say, oh, I want to tell your husband that, hey, I'll not take anything, no. Take care. Free. It's 90 days policy. If you don't return her, I think, I'm like, but why are you saying that? He's like, because I don't know you, but the small shaggy that I know that you can do, hey, I feel bad for that man. But I know you love him, but if any nonsense, you will talk. He knows I don't keep quiet, because I ask all the questions. So that part. And then he always talk about, mommy, when I see your kids and then they playing stubborn and you crying, I'll be like, hey, do West. Because when she was a kid, she was doing West.
Yeah.
So please. So I feel like he would be that grandpa that would like pamper my kids and make it worse and just to piss me off. So that was the part that I like. That was where I felt the pain. Like, damn. Yeah. So I'm about to get married. You're not gonna be there to ask, Minji and my Minji,
That's one and
And my dad had a lot of nicknames. He's called Wawashi, Agala Me. Like, he had all these random nicknames. So I was gonna be like, yo, Washi, if you don't take this thing, so we had that practice. We talked about it. So that was just that part that I was like, Dad, I'm gonna miss that day, but I'm gonna make the guy understand that, listen, my first love is not dead. He's still here with me.
Yes.
So in case you do any shaggy, all it takes is for me to go to his grave and tell him my peace of mind.
Yes.
So I was going to my dad's grave like often to just feel the hint.
Yeah, you wanted to hate you that he's gone.
I never felt it until I came back to Ohio, where I was saying I started crying, talking to his picture, and then memories were coming, and now I started hearing his voice, and I'm like, this is creepy. So I prayed, and then one of my good friend that I pray with was like, when God wants you to listen, he may use somebody's that
voice you honor,
you are attached to.
Yeah.
That was when I was like, I'm ready. And my sister, if I should tell you how uncomfortable that silence is.
Yes.
Here I'm like listening to my thoughts, and then my thought is telling me all the wrong things that I have done to people, the things that people have done to me, that I have to accept and know that yes, and the things that I want to do that I'm holding back because he said, she said, them say no, it's not gonna do me no good. And the lifestyle that I want to live, am I sure I want to live that lifestyle, or I just want to live it because friends are living it, or the society or the community,
expectations.
Even getting out of social media, here you are, friends are getting married, they're all done with school and all of that stuff, and then I'm entrepreneur, so I just love business, trying business, and then I keep failing, and then I'm there like, yo, I wasted all these years for what? So all the voice was just talking to me like, are you okay? Are you sure you're on the path that you want to be on, or are you just doing things to please people? And I was like, ugh, it's real. I'm like, it was too real that I couldn't set myself free.
Yes. You remember the last time we spoke, I was like, it's like something is spreading out of you.
Yep.
And it's so painful, and you have to spread it forth no matter how painful it is. And sometimes of these voices that we need to sit and listen is to help us also uncover a new identity of us. That silent moment help us to know who we truly are, and why we are even going through certain things. So it helps to sit in it.
Actually did, because now all the bad decisions that I made in relationships where I knew that it was not going to take me anywhere. Women, we have problems. No, women, we have problems. So because you get into a relationship, as you describe, I'm a very reasonable person. I have my plan, and I know my instincts, and like everything. Mind you, I know this thing is not good though, but just because it feels okay at the moment,
it suits the pain.
And the moment being there, no, I'm still like, debut. I'm not supposed to be here, but I'm still there. Then 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and I'm still there. And this silence was just telling me, Madam, you don't like A, B, C, and D, equal to nonsense.
And that's what you're seeing. So why are you there?
So why are you saying it? And I'm like, but right now, I don't even have the energy or the second thought to say but. Right now I'm like, yeah, that's true. Okay, move on. Even when it comes to work, I look at things, I'm like, yeah, I cannot come and kill myself, man. Move on. School, I'm like, yeah, this and this. It's right now that's silent. And this morning I was hearing voices, and then like it was a lot of things that was coming. Mind you, before we started this, the phone call that I made, I was like, no, I'm not ready, because the first time when I tried, it didn't go the way I planned on it. The voice is like, what's there to lose? If you want to do anything, do it now. How many years did it take you for you to break that silence relationship with your dad? What if you had the balls to actually break it? What if you did
dare to dream again?
What if? So make the mistakes, because it's there to make, to be corrected. You ask for the Holy Spirit and God to guide you, to lead you through. And he's gonna make you make your mistakes, believe it or not. And
sometimes even the mistake is part of the plan. So
it's part of it. So why are you waiting? And I was like, maybe. And it's like, there's no more excuses for you anymore, because guess what? Your dad is no more here. Your mom is not in America. Your siblings are living their life. Who are you waiting for?
Oh God.
That was when I was like, okay, I hear you, like, yo, you yelling in my ears. I get it. I was like, I get it now. Okay. So that silence, I was like, I wish I was able to like talk to myself or break that silence like in my early 20s, in my middle 20s. But I'm glad it happened in my 30s. I don't regret it at all, because it's actually given me that knowledge, that wisdom. I'm in a better place where I can be like, I like this, I don't like that one. I want to go here, I don't want to go there. Yeah, this decision looks cool for the meantime, but maybe let me take the difficult one. It's going to last me for a longer period. And after the silence, another thing that comes up, boredom.
Before we get to that, let me just sell something before my girl kills me. So we're talking about silence, seasons of silence, and sometimes in seasons of silence, you don't even want to open your Bible. You don't even want to pray. You don't even want to do nothing. I want to recommend this for you. This is a Bible calendar. It's like a daily calendar that has the month. It has a scripture, and you never know which one is going to be the one for the day for you. And you know something, yesterday the scripture that held me on was Ezekiel chapter 37 verse 5. It says that, and this is what the sovereign Lord says, that I will breathe the breath into you, that you will live again. So sometimes you need just a simple scripture to go through the seasons of silence. And this is made by Rachel Want. You can get this on Amazon. My Daily Dose of the Word. This is how it looks like. You can also go to her website, Rachel, RACHEL WANTT @gmail.com. Please go get a copy. It's just $20. Please do. And I know that you have a hair product.
Yeah.
Do you want us to look into it? Because I have locks, and this is good for natural hair, and if to even get it strong, to help it grow. Do you want to hire me as a marketing manager?
I mean, why not? I did marketing school, so hey, there's more room. So the product is called Maseda Unique Natural. So we have it's I'm more of the marketer for the company, right? And then my sister, she's also called Sheila, and I'm called Adom. She's called Shira.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she held me down when I was, in college, and she gave me a place to sleep, and I wasn't even paying for the rent.
Wow.
So I owe this lady a lot. So this is a product, and I'm some type of person that I'm very tender-headed, right? I have natural hair. My natural hair is very curly, and this is all natural. She does it at home. There's no chemicals or anything like that. So we have two different ones. We have seniors, and we also have for kids.
Oh wow,
and I know
good.
A lot of parents are looking for like kids products, very good one that's going to help their kids, grow their hair and everything. So this is Maseda Unique Natural, and you can go to our website and order, or even contact me if you do know me. And also you can even talk to the madam herself, right? Very soon we're going to be sponsoring her. So that one, don't worry. Yeah, so please, it's natural, and just grab yours, and please, we love feedbacks. I know most Ghanaian businesses, they're like, I don't care, just come and buy my product. No, we love feedbacks, because we all different type of people.
Yeah,
we all allergic to different type of things,
and even the textures of hair.
Yeah, our hair is all different, right? Even the smell, little as the smell. So we love feedback. So please buy your product, and you can also let me know. When you go to our website, is Maseda, do you want to you can I'm reading something, that's right. Okay, so the spelling for Maseda is M'_ASEDA, and is good. I'm seeing this as the Pro Crown Fuel. So there's like a scalp treatment, and that's what I need. Yep.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna need this one too.
Yes,
This one is also for the scalp.
Misty Mint. Yes, yes. So this is good. I think I've seen you use it, and you made video of it.
Yeah.
Like how your hair grow from like short to long. Yes.
You're
So
gonna
please.
need the leave-in too, since you have like the dreads. You're gonna need the leave-in. It makes your hair softer and then more relaxed. It's a leave-in. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give her some of the product for her to use. Then she's going to come and give their dance here.
I'm gonna give my honest review.
Honest review
Because I've seen hair grow, like the journey of it. I've seen it.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to be a part of this. Please let's go to her website. What's the website?
So it's Maseda Unique Natural. It's just _ASEDA and then Unique UNIQUE. It's all together. Believe me, I don't know. It's a long one, but once you type in Maseda, and we're the only one company that have Maseda Unique, and Maseda means thank.
My Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So you're gonna thank us for the hair product, believe it or not. So we're gonna give her some to try, and she's gonna give us her honest review, and we're here to change anything if we get a feedback from you. So thank you. So this is what I'm gonna give.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna put my hair. So everybody.
So now you have the shampoo.
We have the shampoo. We have the shampoo is. Oh wow! It has hibiscus in it for the shampoo. This is the conditioner, the rains out.
The conditioner. Okay.
Yes, and it has honey in it. Yeah. Wow, that's like natural stuff.
Yeah.
So it says no mineral oil, no animal testing, no parabens, no sulfate. That's like
really
gold.
natural. Yep.
Yeah, just like gold here. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have the shampoo, we have the deep condition, we have the conditioner, we have the oil, the growth to grow your hair, and then we also have one for your scalp, and we have the hair butter. So it's like a whole
you need the whole package to get a real good outcome. I want to just talk about the ingredients. I'm so interested in this.
This is the
rains out conditioner. It has flaxseed, hibiscus, rosemary, camel, marshmallow. It has aloe vera juice, rose water, oh my god, castor oil, infused that's a big word, oil, shea butter, rose hip oil, vitamin provitamin B5, sorry, chloride. Yes, if it has glycerin, vitamin E, honey. Oh my god, I really want this.
Yep. So here's the shampoo. So here's your package.
Wow, thank you. Thank you guys.
Use it and let me know.
You
be honest.
You gonna know. You know me.
Be honest.
You know me. I ain't shutting up. You know me. I'm gonna talk while he has maintained this, which is the scalp relaxer.
Yeah, the oil.
Yes. Wow. So you can use this 2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah.
It's not even every day. That's good, because you don't want your hair to be greasy and your scalp begins to like retain a lot of oil, then your hair is not growing. I love this. I love this.
And I also educate people on hair, like how to even use the product. So in case you get it and you're confused how to use it, you can always call the number on the website, and then we can always educate you, because I know when people are doing businesses, right, they only care about the customers giving their money, but they don't care about educating the customers on how to use it. Because I feel like if I educate you how to use it, that's when you're going to use it the right way to get the right results for you to come back, and then to give me the honest feedback. But if I don't tell you and you just buy it, then what's going to happen? You just go use the condition before the shampoo and everything like the opposite way, and you come to me like, oh, it's not working. I'm like, yeah, everybody's working, but that kind of thing. So thank you very much for using this platform, allowing me to market it on this platform. I really, really, truly appreciate that.
You're welcome. We're gonna put the website and everything on, so you can see it and also get the chance to order. Please do patronize. This is a small black owned business, so please, let's get on it, especially with our black hair. Like, it's so hard to maintain and difficult to get the right products also, especially with winter coming. That is gonna dry up your hair. You need good stuff. So hey, let's get master the products, and I'm gonna come here and give a review. So, welcome back once again. This is Ohimananama, your pretty, lovely,
pretty,
sweet girl. And I'm the host, and I'm here with
Adom.
Have you seen that video that the couple say, the wife will say, I and it mentioned the name, and I did this, and the man was just say, I'm the groom.
And then he just the groom doesn't finish the
statement, and the girl will say, I'm the bride, and I got all that. I'm the groom.
Yep. I saw one with a pregnant woman, and she's like, I'm pregnant, and then she'll say, I'm pregnant so I can be lazy, and then the husband will come, I'm the husband, and she's like, give it to me, and then I'm pregnant. The husband, he's like, are you gonna let me talk? Yeah, I'm gonna let you talk. I'm the husband, and she's like, no. So back to me. I was like, Jesus Christ. So
that's what I was doing to you.
Yep.
I'm this beautiful one, and I'm here. Wait. No, and we were talking about silence seasons of silence, and how we can have the solace in it, the hope in those seasons of silence. And you've spoken a lot, and this is my first time that I'm not so loud on my podcast.
Wow.
It's because it hit home.
Okay.
And
it's more like you can relate.
And I relate so much that I'm trying to control my emotions. Not cry.
You have to see your emotions.
Not cry, but then like real time scraping the wounds and opening it up to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful that somebody and you are willing to talk about this.
It's more like, right now you're not in this world by yourself. You also have somebody or experience not similar, but somebody have been through that journey.
Yeah, it gives you peace,
at least,
and hope that if they were able to go through those seasons where it's so silent, when that's why I kept going back to Psalm 23. Though I walk to the valley of the shadow of death, sometimes we think that it's just like a 1 mile journey, but it's a long journey.
It is.
By yourself.
Yes.
In the darkness, with everything going on in your head, the loudest voices ever, saying stuff that you never even really paid attention to. The ones that you did. I remember a sibling, when we were arguing, just made a statement. Sorry.
No,
I think I'm catching a cold, so
no, it's alright.
I'm so like stuffed up. But she said you were useless. And that word stuck with me. It stuck with me to the point that when I'm doing something, I'm seeing the progress.
But you still feel like that word,
yeah. So in seasons of silence, all those words, all those things that you experience, the bad ones, the ugly ones, the good ones, begins to be louder, and it begins to shake the foundation of who you are.
When it gets very scary is when you found somebody who loves you genuinely for who you are, not looking at the mistakes that you've made, not even looking at your bad character, oh, because me, I can worry you for Jesus to be like, oh, but somebody just seeing you and be like, I love you, I accept you for who you are, you question everything. I've been in that space where I was like, hey, am I okay? And he even questioned me like, are you okay?
Yeah.
And then I felt like, why? Because
It's too good to be true.
no, that part, right? And then there's another thing where, let's say we can relate to this topic. This is the story. So the other person, the other party in this comes with, like, he comes from a wealthy family, mom and dad together till now, married for like 30 years. He haven't experienced any this or that, work early, come see, come start. No. So when I'm talking to him and I'm telling him I'm going through ABCD, he's just on the phone. He's like, I'm sorry. Hey,
It's new to him.
that's sorry, eh? It can trigger me the whole entire week, and for me to just, it's not like a bad character, but it's more like, how come you don't understand me?
Yeah.
How come you haven't been to my shoes? And he's like, I haven't been to your shoes, but I'm sorry you went through that. And I'm like, are you nervous now?
Now it's like now you're throwing a pity party on me. I'm not that pitiful. You don't have to be like so pitiful at me. That's like I've done the worst in life to have all these
And
experiences.
he's like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, okay. So it also took me some time, because sometimes he'll be like, delete all your social media, leave with your thoughts. He's somebody that does that on a regular, when he's not trying to, overdo himself or trying to find out what is going on in his life. Delete all social media, he's by himself, minding his business. And then I'll be like, are you not bored? He's like, okay, you're gonna get there. And when I got there and boredom kicked in, he's like, leave with your boredom. And I was like, I love myself. It's not like I need anybody to make me happy. He's like, I know you can make yourself happy, but that boredom there, you don't understand.
Yeah.
Live with it. And that boredom, sis, it lasted for like, and I can still say I'm in that journey, but right now I know how to, like control it, or I know how to turn it off a little bit. Not off like the whole way, but when I step out of my house, I know how to be like, yeah, stay home.
The energy.
I'm like, stay home. When I come home, I'll continue with you. But right now I'm going, I need all that energy. So I'll just be on my bed, zoned out. I don't know what I'm thinking about. I don't know what's going through my head.
Yeah, it's just racing.
It's just that silence and just zoned out. And it can last for hours. And I'm trying to do something, but my body, and it's not even allowing me, Grandpa.
Yeah.
And he's like, allow it, like, embrace it. I'm not saying you're lazy, just embrace that moment.
Yeah.
Because that boredom is also a sign of you knowing that your one person is no more here.
Yeah.
Because let's say if he was here, I'll call him, talk to him, cuss at him, he'll cuss at me, I'll be like, yeah, bye bye. But right now he's not here. He's also by himself, alone, trying to figure out whatever he's also doing over there. You here, deal with it. Before you even think about marriage, before you even think about kids, you have to go through this process. And I'm glad you're going through this process now, because just imagine if you were married and you have kids, all of that stuff, you're not gonna get that silence.
Yeah, and you dump it on that.
Because right now you have people in the house, choka. Right now you live by yourself. You're gonna be able to live in that silence mood and be like, ooh, sigh. Breathe in, breathe out. What do I want to do? What is it? Then when you get to the next step, you embrace whatever is coming to you next step. So right now I'm in this space where I'm like, I can see the growth. And the growth is not like, oh, right now I know it is good. It's something that is already in me. It's been in me. I've been this person. But I've been looking, giving this person that side eye and picking everybody's character to fit in all the places that I go to.
I want to say something. I lose my thought, and we're gonna wrap up in a bit.
Yeah, sure.
I want to give you a few moments. I want to to reintroduce yourself. Reintroduce yourself.
Wow.
The silence that you sat in is an echo of a voice that is, I want to reintroduce this version that you never gave this version opportunity to be heard, to be seen.
Yep.
And now it is coming out, and you are now acknowledging that this person was always here. This kid in me that never got the chance to grow now wants to have the permission to be heard and seen. So I'm giving her that chance to also embrace that love, embrace that peace, that joy. So let's say I'm not here. Let's say you are in a different platform, on a different place, and you've been asked to introduce yourself. I want you to reintroduce yourself in the version of who you're becoming.
My name is Adom, and I am entrepreneur. I love media. I love to help people. I love me. I accept me, and I accept all the mistakes that I've made. I embrace all the mistakes that I've made. And right now, I'm me. I am who I am. I am who I've always thought I am. And I'll continue to be who I know I am. And saying it out loud feels good.
That's why I let you do it.
I know who I am.
The moment you were starting to talk about that, you started having a smirk.
Yeah.
You started changing. I was like, I want you to introduce that person that was coming out. And that is how you should sit in your silence.
Wow.
Making sure that your body gets the tonation of you see how I say I know who I am, your body gets to express what is happening in here, and that helps, and I'm so happy for you.
And it's so genuine.
It feels so good. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate this. Yeah. I know I look in the mirror, I always tell myself, you beautiful, you this, you that, back then. But right now, it's like this type of confidence where I'm like, I know this confidence, I've always been there.
Yeah.
And I don't have to look on left or right, back or front, to be like, hey, somebody. And the meaning of my name is Sheila, right? I mean, my actual English name is Sheila. And the meaning of that name is Shining One.
Wow.
And I started holding on to it in a way that I'm like, oh, now I get it. Whatever pain, whatever, mistakes and everything, because I was shining at that moment. So I took that space. I shine in that place.
And
so
people didn't get it.
Understand. So I have to dim my light to fit into. I am who I am, and that's on period.
Girl, and that's on period, and we are. Thank you so much for being here.
For having me.
I'm so grateful that we talked, and this is gonna help somebody that is in that season of silence, that the pain, the shame, the grief, everything, the mistakes being louder than their new voice, get to see that somebody went through it, you got through it, and you're still going through it, but you have the courage, you have the, now my new word is the audacity to step out and be who you are. So I'm happy for you to be here.
And thank you for having me. May God truly bless you, because you are doing something that, trust me, we even talked about it, about the podcast, and I'm like, right now I'm in my shadow. And she's like, no, come out, talk to people, and even sitting here now, like that confidence is back again. Like this is what I was born for, just to talk about my story, just to give somebody hope. So God truly bless you for doing this, and it means a lot, because it's not easy to be sitting here and talking to people. Trust me, it's not. But and I know this channel is going to go far, and I'll be there on that day.
Amen.
For us to cut the cake.
Amen.
And eat together.
Amen.
Because she is who she thinks she is.
Girl. Let me fix my crown, girl.
Oh yes,
girl.
She is whoever she thinks she is, and God have really blessed her, and He will continue to bless you. Thanks for having me.
Amen. Stay blessed, everyone. The name still remain on Him and Anama. And this is Coffee and Unfiltered Podcast. We will see you next week. Stay blessed. Bye bye.